Hello and welcome to That Man, That's Me Merchandise, and today we're talking about some manga. Yes, it's manga time once again. I have been really bad in reading stuff, and I actually started this about 2 weeks ago and really enjoyed it, then put it down and didn't look at it again. I've actually been reading a lot of digital stuff. Because I was at MCM, I took the train down, and rather than carrying a load of books, I thought I'll just read digital stuff. And I covered Waterkoi and Sekirei Volume 1. Welcome to the Ballroom, I started that and didn't want to go any further. First bit was alright, but then it just kind of got a bit bored. One Punch Man, I read a few One Punch Man, and yeah, just stuff like that. But the crown and jewel and stuff that I've read as of late is Precarious Woman Executive, Miss Black General. Yes, Precarious Woman Executive, Miss Black General, and that has been brought to us by 7 Seas and starring out by Jean, or Jin, or whatever. Dear God, this is absolutely hilarious, honestly. It's been a long time since I've been reading a manga and just laughing so much. I believe this is actually getting an anime, or it has an anime. And I can't wait because it's a superhero one. Yes, another superhero one. So yes, this joins the likes of Tiger and Bunny, One Punch Man and My Hero Academia. Which, compared to the latter, this one's actually got the comic in comic book, you know, the funny parts. Because I don't know why, My Hero Academia doesn't seem overly funny. Maybe it's just my sense of humour, I like stupid stuff. And yeah, dear God, this one, I was howling at it. So the plot story with this is there is a young general, the sinister RX organisation, they're hell-bent on world domination. And the thing that comes in between them is this Captain Brave, who is kind of like All Might, or more importantly Batman, or just about every strong-willed superhero. He stops the villains because they are villains, and of course he has to. And yeah, it's standing in his way is the Precarious Executive Miss Black General. I'm going to see how many times I can get that into the conversation. Yes, the Precarious Woman Executive Miss Black General, who's, yeah, she has, let's say, a soft spot for him, by which she is head over heels insanely in love with him. Because of course the easiest way to get close to a superhero is be the villain. Villains and superheroes, they're always fated to clash, they're always fated to meet time and time again. And she is literally the run-of-the-mill, the weak one, the kind of Jesse and James. It's like, oh no, it's this guy, this girl again. And yeah, she just kind of just appears out of nowhere and it's like, haha, I've come to stop you being nice, and it's just like, not you again. However, she actually succeeds. Because she's head over heels, she's kind of just like, oh yes, if you want to touch me, or if you want to give me a hug or whatever, and then he's just like, eventually he just tries to punch her, and just like, he punches her clothes off, and it's just like, oh, you stripped me, and he's just like, to the point that he actually starts believing that there's something wrong with him, that he's become like a serial delinquent, and that he's become like a person who just gropes women and stuff like that. She actually defeats him, and then she somehow manages to get him back on the straight and narrow by encouraging him to never give up and not fall for the stuff, like the devices in his head. It's so stupid. It's like, you actually defeated the hero, but you're that in love with him, you can't bear to see him down and out. And all of the supervillain team are just idiots. We get some of the others on the back. We get to see the scientist who kind of creates a tentacle monster, and like almost straight away it's like, oh, it's that type of manga now. And then we've got the secretary, who's actually the brain, not even the brains behind it. She's like the one who kind of like I wish I was cute, and then she actually is really adorable, and just like, but she's the one who's kind of like keeps everybody else in line. You've got the head honcho who's actually really polite and genuinely just doesn't want to see his underlings suffer or upset. And then you've got the cat who is pervy because they splice the genes of a cat and a human, and it's just like, yeah, it's like a young guy, and it's just like, why? And then you have the minions who are kind of like the long suffering like kind of, yeah, it's honestly, it's such a such a fun series. I really want more people to check it out. It does have its edgy moments. It's not over the top, it's kind of like Konosuba. To be honest, if I was going to explain it to anybody, I would say this is Konosuba meets supervillains. It's supervillains' answer to Konosuba. Everybody is an idiot. Brave Man is like, ends up being the straight man in all of this because he's just kind of like, these idiots again. And then it's just like, oh god. And then it's just like, I mean, they have the bit where the super villain, the head honcho, ends up having to fill in for one of the other minions because he's got they've had a sick day, and he's just like, why do I got to do this? And he actually does defeat Brave Man, and then he's just like, oh no, it's gonna make the general cry, and it's just like, I can't face to have my underlings upset. And then you just like, just pretend you just, and it's like, just hit me, just don't kill me. And then it's just like, it's so nice, and it's so over the top ridiculous. I mean, yeah, the main character is basically a stalker, but you can't help but find her funny. Have I really kind of said stalker's funny? It's kind of like the same way that Juvia or Boa Hancock were kind of pretty funny, in that the fact that they were just over the top idiots when it came to it. And it's like, it's just so much of this. I can rave and rave about this, but it's like, yeah, just check it out. I bought this blind. I was just like, you know, because it was free for two, and I bought Goblin Slayer, and I was just like, I need something else, and I was just like, this looks stupid, and I was just like, I'll pick it up. A superhero manga, it can't be that bad. Oh god, I just remembered about that. That really hentai one, the Don't Meddle With My Daughter. I've got more of that to read. But yes, I am definitely going to pick this up. You should too. If you like Konosuba, if you like over the top ridiculous superhero series, check this one out. It is so much fun, and I can't wait to read more. That's it from me. Thanks for coming, and thanks again for staying. Stay awesome. Did you enjoy that? Well, we've got some other stuff on the site if you want to have a little bit of look. Nendoroids, gaming, One Piece merchandise, it's all kind of there. So if you click around here, you'll be able to subscribe or at least have a look on the channel. Also, there's some other things just around here. Thanks for coming, and thanks again. Goodbye.